Hey, it's Tony talking car biz. Today, the 24 Corolla Hatchback XSE edition. Wow, this car looks awesome. I love the silver color on this with the black wheels. Hey, in this video number 2, we're gonna go ahead, dive inside and check out the interior for 24 on the Corolla Hatchback XSE. So here on the driver's side of the Corolla Hatchback, the doors identical to what you'd see on a sedan. So all black door panel with a padded armrest, kind of a light contrast gray stitching along the edge, satin silver door handle, gloss black here on the door reach as well, or the close. One touch up and down on all 4 windows. They're backlit switches, power door locks, power mirrors. There's a bottle holder and a little pocket here in the door, also a speaker in the door. So just basically covering the basics on the door panel. As we head inside, we've got a combination cloth and SofTex seats up front. So black with, again, that light gray contrast stitching. And then this is all cloth right here, which is kind of nice at if you're cornering at high speeds. The cloth tends to hold you in your seats better because of the friction it creates. Height adjustable headrest, height adjustable seat belt right here. Airbags are built right in the seat, so as you move the seat forward, the airbags move with you. Power driver's seat with power recliner and a power lumbar support right there. No memory seats on a car in this class. Up on the dashboard, there's 4 vents just like this. By the way, the dashboard is padded and it has that gray contrast stitching as well. 4 vents like this, up, down, left, and right, and a little satin silver trim around that, so it ties nicely right in with the door. Down here on the lower part of the dash, dimmer switch for your dash lights, automatic high beam, so you can set that up so the headlights go on and off from high to low by themselves. Hood releases down here, footrest, brake and accelerator right where you'd expect them, and then we do have the telescoping steering wheel here as well. Let's go ahead and grab a seat. Behind the wheel of the Corolla Hatchback, there's a surprising amount of legroom up front. If you're a 6-footer, no sweat, you will definitely be able to drive this car. Actually, I think there's more legroom up front in the Corolla Hatchback than there is in, say, a RAV4 in terms of knee room. So if you're a 6-footer, I think you're going to be just fine. Now we do have a leather wrap steering wheel, not heated. This is electronic power steering as well. On the left hand side, we've got controls for the information center. That's going to be up here in your gauge cluster. Bluetooth connectivity and voice activation and volume for your sound system found right there. Of course, we do have a driver's side airbag with the chrome Toyota badge, as well as more of that silver satin finish on the steering wheel. Over on this side, we've got our cruise control settings. So there's dynamic radar cruise control. There's lane tracing assist. We've got sound system controls here, so you can change the radio stations with a fingertip. Also, the XSE does come with the paddle shifters, wiper controls over here for front with intermittent settings, and rear as well, standard on the XSE. Over on this side, we've got our headlight controls, auto on and off for your headlights. Fog light controls are going to be right there. So the XSE does come standard with fog lights. Take a look at the gauge cluster. So I'll go ahead and start it up. It does have the push button start down here, so foot on the brake, push and hold the button in. And away you go. So the instrument cluster on the XSE is the full electronic system there. Now you can see it much better. It's super colorful. It's an 8-inch screen, and on the left hand side, our engine temperature. Here's our digital speedometer. We also have on this side our safety sense settings, so you can see what's going on with your safety features. And then the fuel gauge is over on this side, outside, or a clock and an outside temperature. And then using the controls right here, you can also toggle through some other information if you want to set up your safety sense, or you want to set your fuel computer, all kinds of things that you can do to personalize it. Again, just using the controls right here on the steering wheel. But super clear, easy to see, definitely easy to see at night. It is fully electronic. Moving over to the center, information center. So this is an 8-inch information center. They did alleviate 9 switches and buttons, so there's only one physical button, and that's right here for turning it on and off. We do have AM, FM, Sirius satellite radio, wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Alexa compatible. It does come with 3 months of the Platinum XM satellite subscription. After that, you'd have to pay extra for that, and then you can also connect your phone. If you want to use the navigation off of your smartphone, you could do that. Moving down a little bit, there's vents here. There's your 4-ways automatic temperature control. We have driver and front passenger settings. We also have front window defrost, rear window defrost, the switch here, which also heats up the outside mirror to clear off the ice and snow for you. Now as we move down, actually before we move down, I want to show you the backup camera. So just go ahead and pop it into reverse. And so it's a nice big wide angle backup camera, plenty of visibility, definitely going to come in handy when you're backing out of your driveway. We'll head down further here. Maybe I could throw a little light down there so you can see all the switches and controls. So there's wireless charging down here. If you want to wirelessly charge your phone, you just set it down there, make sure you turn it on, and then the phone will wake up and wirelessly charge, assuming you have the proper phone. So that's wireless charging. And then we also have heated seats up front. So there's 2 settings, low and high, for the front driver, front passenger. As we come back on the center console, there is SofTex fabric in here. Pretty nice touch. Some gloss black trim in the center here with more of the satin silver. There's one switch in front of the shifter, there's 2 switches. One's for the drive mode, so eco, normal, and sport, and then traction control on and off. This is leather wrapped here. There is manual shifting here as well, so you can kind of switch through your gears, or you can use the paddle shifters, or just go right into drive mode and let it take care of itself. A little further back, we've got 2 cup holders here. This first one is pretty nice because you can actually just drop your phone in like that. Notice how it's straight on the front side. Parking brake hold, parking brake, cup holder right there. And then as far as the center armrest, padded armrest, more of that light gray stitching. And then a very small area here, but there's a USB-C and a 12-volt power outlet. So up front there's those 2, the wireless charging, and then for 2024 there's another USB-C charging opportunity right there. Glove box is actually pretty nice size with your owner's manuals. It does not have a lock on it. We've got a padded dash, again with the gray stitching. The XSE does have the JBL audio system, so extra speakers up in the A-pillars on both sides. And then as far as the passenger door, same old design and style we saw over on the driver's door. Passenger assist grip, and your passenger seats are exactly like the driver's seat. These really are pretty comfortable seats. So lighted vanity mirrors on both sides, visor extensions. Overhead, we've got some dome lights, safety connect if you need roadside assistance. Push that button, Toyota will get you the help you need. And then the rear view mirror on the XSE is the old school, just flip it up and down. Nothing special there. So that's a quick look up front. Let's check out the back seat. Here's a quick look up front from the back seat. And the back seat's pretty decent. This is a small car for sure, but as far as head and leg room, it's about what you'd expect. You can see I've got the seat about 2/3 of the way back, and I still have a little bit of knee room. I could ride back here from, say, Madison to Chicago. Wouldn't want to probably do it from here to California, but plenty room for kids for sure. Pockets on the backs of both seats. 2 USB charging opportunities right there. Plug your stuff in. On the doors, there's, well, let me do this door over here, sorry. On the door, there is a cup holder, bottle holder right there. and it is all gloss black, power window switch. There's your silver door handle. Not a fan of the bottle holder, cup holder there. If you put your bottle there, make sure the cap's on. If you slam the door, you're going to have your drink all over your lap. But one place to put your stuff. There is in the center here 3 seat belts, child safety seat anchors down here. Again, the SofTex fabric seat with the cloth insert. There's a folding armrest here as well. When you pop that out, there's 2 cup holders. So you've got cup holders here, bottle holders in the doors. These back seats have height adjustable headrest. The seats fold down, so if you need to access the trunk whilst in the back seat, you can do that. Get back in there. All right. Up top here, there's passenger assist grips, there's a coat hook, and then there's a dome light up here. So all the practical features. I do like having those USB-C ports down here. I think that's an added benefit. As far as visibility, if you're sitting back here, right now my camera's basically up against my nose. I guess the visibility's okay-ish. I do like the way they taper these headrests off, so when they're all the way down, you get a little bit better visibility. Let's go ahead and check out the trunk. So the benefit, obviously, of a hatchback is you have a much wider opening back here, and that hatch actually pops up nice and high, so you won't hit your head on it, hopefully. Couple great features in the back. There is a package shelf. This here also covers up your cargo for safety or security. You can pull it out like so. These are the all-weather floor liners. Those are extra charge if you're interested. So that's with the cargo cover off. It's a reasonable amount of space back there. You do have a temporary spare tire, so that's going to be right under here, and it does have a nice amount of space under there. So if you're looking for some additional storage for emergency equipment, jumper cables, first aid kit, you're going to have room under there to put that stuff. There's some additional little bit of storage over on this side, and then there's a little bit more over on this side, so there are some little cubbies to hide stuff. And then, of course, as I mentioned before, those back seats do fold down. You can hit them from here to fold them down, but I've just found it's easier if you have short arms like me. Come up here, there's a latch there, and then you can drop them down from there, and that gives you quite a bit more cargo room. Both sides do come down, so you can go 60-40 or any combination. And then there are tie-down hooks right here in the corners, little chrome tie-down hooks, and a cargo light back here as well. So really practical, especially with folding down those rear seats. Gives you quite a bit of cargo room. There you go. That's the interior look at the 24 Corolla XSE Hatchback. Hey, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up. Questions, comments, or concerns, let me know in the comments. I will do my best to answer them. And then again, watch for the link at the end of this video for the exterior overview. I'll see you in the next video.